What is going on today, guys? It is Jay back again. I run the Halloween Hooligans or Halloween Collectors Connection on eBay. So today we have a great unboxing and demo for you. It is from Lowe's 2025 Haunted Living collection that you can kind of not get online yet. We have the 6-foot animated ghost, and on Instagram a lot of people wanted to see it, so that's what we're gonna open today. Also got the Mickey Mouse that we're gonna do tomorrow, but let's get into it. I don't really know much about this prop. I know I saw one online yesterday by Hauntastic. Great job locating it. And let's see how this goes. I know it is a budget-friendly prop at $100, so we can't really expect that much for $100. But I think it does have a lot of great ideas and concepts, just like the Soul Slasher from Home Depot last year. It wasn't that bad for like $100. But I do have to go get scissors, so 1 second. All right, and so we are back with some lovely scissors. So we're gonna cut this off. That would be the instructions. And then we have some zip ties for in store for the Lowe's, for the base. And so then we have, it's like the hand and the bell. It has a 5.9 volt 1.5 amp adapter right there. Okay, so both hands are actually in here. The one with the bell and just the alone hand. You can see the hand. It's kind of a plain, just like a power coated hand. Pretty good detail on it. But this is the big kahuna. It's got the bell. Let's get into it. Oh, and the bell is zip tied as well. Okay. I was like, why is it not coming out? Sorry guys, I'm not the best at doing unboxings. Okay, so we got the hand with the bell. Okay, I thought there may be a little like something on it, but no. So this mechanism is like a heavy duty mech compared to like some of the props that I've seen. Like I like how it's like all connected and right there. Shout out to Tekky. Alright. The bell is cool too. It's got like a good like copper color to it, so it looks more like rustic. Alright. Sorry guys. Alright, so this would be I got the head in here really tight. Alright, so I'm gonna try and show you guys a good sculpt That is a good sculpt. I gotta move the box a little bit. So obviously hard plastic, but as a skeleton face, that's kind of what you want, you know? I don't know if it's an actual ghost, but we can play along with that. And then it's got the prongs, and then just one connector. It looks cool. I'm excited to continue the process and put it together. All right. Like, I love how the eyes are like blacked out basically, and then all you're gonna see are the eyes, like this. We kind of look alike. I got a small head. All right. All right, let's go, guys. We have the base, and it looks like some arm holes. Hopefully they don't come apart. Okay. I'm gonna put that down. Then we have the module with it looks like some kind of like spider web overhang for I guess the ghost like appearance. This reminds me definitely of a spider web. It's definitely very thin, so I think over time that this is gonna probably disintegrate into like nothing. But hey, we are here for it, and we love Lowe's, and we love Tekky. And we got the clothes, all right? I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I do. I haven't really done many unboxings in the last couple years. All right, so we got this part, which it looks like it drapes over the back of the ghost, like as like an overhang or like hood. And then this would be like the long dress costume or shirt, or yeah, costume basically. We're gonna put ourselves as a ghost. All right, so that is the box. It is empty, and now let's start putting it together and get to the good part. All right, guys, had to change the angle real quick. Just want to make sure we have all the parts. So we have the metal base flaps, which are right here. Then we have the metal base. Then we have the lower leg poles, which are right there and right there. Well, those are the upper leg poles. And then we have the torso frame and control box, which is right there. Clothing, right there. Right hand, right there. Right arm, right there. Left hand with the bell, right there. Left arm, right there. The head, right there. The hood, right there. And the adapter, right there. So we can get this bad boy set up so everybody can see it. Let's go. All right, guys, so I did this in a few steps. So you have to put on the metal flaps first. Make sure that they're on correctly with R and L for left and right. And then the base lays flat, and it will tell you that like that is the back and this is the front. And then you can go on this side and you can match up A to A for the support poles, B to B, and then C and C. All right, and that's a cool truck that just drove by. So there you have it. Pretty spectacular. Let's keep it moving. So the next part would be putting or connecting C to C, which is like the ghost and the control box, like up here. All right, guys, and the next step would be putting the ghost cloak on. Oh, scared me there. No, but in all seriousness, the actual quality of this costume is actually pretty well done. Like, it's like a heavy duty quality. For like a $100 prop, I'm actually very surprised. Because I just put together, like, honestly, like a Morris Costumes witch, and she retails for like $230, and it just, this is a better costume than what she has on. So Tekky definitely did it right with like the actual quality of this costume. I know we're not all the way there, but it has like cutouts, so it's easier access to like the arm and everything we need. And just, you can just see. And then the sensors right here, which is like very noticeable. Not really noticeable, but you can see it. And then I really like it. I know we're not done, but I really do like it. You're supposed to cover the base too, so I will cover the base. All right, guys, so the next steps are connecting D to D, which is like the arm pole, and then you have it sticking out to E. I actually do love how easy it is to put together, and it looks like it holds like incredibly well. Like, it literally just stays in motion. Not motion, but like completely still. So you can literally easily just put piece by piece. And then you do the same thing over here with F. You can see F goes with F. And then you have G, which is strung out because it's the bell. And then I goes into the shirt. All right, on to the next. And the next step was to add the bell. So now you know we're making moves. All right. Like I said earlier, I love the rustic look on the bell. And this arm mech, like, I actually like how it's built. Like, I don't say that a lot with a lot of props nowadays, but it looks like an absolute unit. So I know it's one of the biggest parts of this prop, so I'm glad they put in the detail there. All right. I also added hand E on, so you can see we have a little bit of a wind front coming in, so you can kind of see how well it does in the wind. I am on the deck, but I think it's holding up pretty well. Maybe it needs a little bit more weight on the stand and you'd be totally okay. But just a nice summer day. All right, let's get back to it. All right, and we have the head on now of the ghost. Trying to get as much detail as I can for you guys. It is like a plastic blow mold type sculpt with the Tekky logo on the back, so you know it's real. All right, guys, and so I finished the internal wiring from the modules. I put the hood on and the hooded cloak. This side, the left hand, was pretty easy. This part was a little difficult. even it keeps coming undone for some reason. I think my Velcro for this, for the costume is not that great. You can see the Velcro squares. They keep coming undone. So it's like, I don't know how to contain it there. Obviously, that's one fault, I would say, with this prop. So I am trying my best to help you guys out and cover it up so you can't really tell that. I'm sure most of you guys just want to see the sound and the motion and sound activated. He is indoor use. I do think if there is a big storm, I don't think he'll hold up that well unless he's under some like shelter. Yeah, guys, the Velcro squares either on this one are just not holding up. I've tried my absolute best. In my honest opinion, I haven't tried them out yet, but that is the only flaw that I see. Everything else has been really great about this guy. So I will open the adapter and I will plug him in and show you guys what he's all about. All right, and as you guys can see, I did bring him in for a more like darker demo, so you can see in a darker setting because it was so bright outside. So we're gonna plug him in. I'm gonna show you guys what he does. He looks cool. Let's see if it exceeds expectations. All right, guys, and so for our final review, so the 6-foot animated ghost made by Tekky. Pros and cons. Pro, 6 foot tall, sound very loud, very loud. I mean, you can probably hear that a good 100 feet away. And then the bell sound also extremely loud, very like scary on a spooky night. The wardrobe and costume, great. I think so many pros to this animatronic, especially for $100. Like, you cannot get a lot for $100. Even for, we saw today with the release of Trick or Treat Pete from Spirit Halloween, $250 for a spitting out gumball machine clown. The cons I have are literally the Velcro and attaching the costume. It may be just a manufacturer on mine. I brought it inside so the wind is not causing any problems with it. That's the only flaw I saw on it. $100 we know doesn't go far anymore. So for a rating, I would say like a 9.5 out of 10. If it wasn't for the square sticky patches, it would be a 10 out of 10. I was just a little bit disappointed that the costume malfunctioned. But again, I hope everybody did enjoy. If you can tell me what else you would want to see. I know many people do unboxings, so you kind of want to get there a bit faster than most. Please like, comment. I need people to comment. I used to get a lot of comments, now I don't. And subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot more demos of like what I ship out and what I bring in, and a bunch of buyouts. And now is the time for like Halloween sales, yard sales, conventions that pop up locally. So I'll be tuning in to a lot of those and a few haunted house tours as well. So I do appreciate all the support, and remember, stay spooky, and I will see you on the next one. Let's go, guys.